lovely people. Today I am playing on my PlayStation. I am on the US server, which is becoming extremely common at the moment because that's where the base tours are going to be at the moment. But we are here today, well, specifically for the reason that I just said. We are here to tour some bases, and we are going to be doing Godly Dooms, who is also known as Johnny Blaze. He has 2 bases, and I'm so excited about today because one of them in particular I think is going to be my favorite. So first we're going to go and have a look at Factory, which is, he numbered them for me because we all know what I'm like. So we have part 3, which is the factory, and then part 4, which is the castle. That is the one I'm most looking forward to going and seeing today. So we're going to head over, and also he's currently on. We won't be hearing him, but we will definitely be seeing him. Let's go. I almost forgot which button to press. Okay. Oh, I absolutely love base touring. I get a little bit sad when other things come up and I need to do other things instead, but I'm really happy today. I mean, this game has a lot going on at the moment. I mean, with the new developers, and we have some things to talk about in another video, but I love base touring so much. It's really sad there's not a lot of furniture coming into the game. Okay, don't look. Okay. I didn't see much. I did look at the screen, though, when I turned it. Normally I look away, so I did see something. But we are here. Okay, so let's have a look through. So, oh, no. Before we have a look through, I have a list. So, he has given me a list, which I think I spoke about the last time I did a base tour, for his bases. And I forgot to pull it off this phone, which is the one I use to record myself. So, I have copied it to my other phone now. And we are going to have a look and keep these things in mind. So we've got Gambit's card. He sent pictures. We've got Tony Stark's heart. We've got Goblin, a picture of Goblin holding a jack-o'-lantern. So I'm wondering if we're looking for a jack-o'-lantern. We have Silver Surfer on his board. We have Scarlet Witch with a book. We have Aquaman, I think. Is this I don't know. It looks kind of like Aquaman, but really skinny. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I think it's Aquaman. We have Professor X, Thor with his hammer, and we have a picture of Iron Man. It also says, keep an eye out for these references. A thing or two, which looks like a part of a comic or the cover of a comic book. And then he's given me the page of the comic book so that I know what I'm looking for. I have no idea what I'm looking for that, but we're keeping it in mind anyway. I'm going to have it here so we can look at it. All right, let's start going through. I'm very excited about this one, but I'm even more excited about the castle because I think the castle's going to be my favorite, you know? All right, let's have a look. We're looking to see if we think it looks like a factory, which Johnny's amazing at base builds, so there's absolutely no way it won't look like one, and I think I've been here before. But I will say, honestly, I don't remember very well. Is that you? He's chilling out, look. I told you he'd be here. Isn't that nice? That's so nice. I love when you guys are here when I tour your bases. After the first time it happened where I got a massive freak out because Lucifer Morningstar just appeared out of nowhere. Not out of nowhere, but I had my UI off like I do every time I do a base tour, and I did not notice.
Patrolling for intruders.
I really love the use of all these bits and pieces over this side that make it look like it's a used space where they've just chucked stuff out of the way so they can walk through. And the netting is a good choice too. Also good choice of base. Not gonna lie, he's very good at base building.
Greetings, visitor.
We've got a big unit here. And then we've got barrels. I love the way he's done. Okay, hang on. Let's go. We're gonna go around. And see it in the way that I remember being guided through it, okay? So that I don't do it in the wrong order.
And then proceeds to do it in the wrong order.
Hello!
Performing scheduled patrol.
Lovely to see you! It's weird not seeing his name above his head. Doesn't he look so cool? Very nice of him to be here with us, especially he has to go to work right after this, and I take a little bit of time when I look through bases, so thank you, Johnny! Or Godly Doom. Then we've got a little bit of storage going on over here. I think I summoned Crypto. I did. I've been playing Portal Knights recently, and that button is how you zoom in and out. So, whoops.
Scanning
also, don't judge me.
perimeter.
Okay, Portal Knights is good fun. Then he's got... He's hidden his amenity. Or is that... He hid something inside of the amenity.
Scheduled patrol.
That looks fantastic. It looks like those are the same piece. Lucky I know there's an amenity there. I would have thought that's one piece. And I don't recognize this piece either. I don't know all of the game pieces as well as some people. Is this multiple pieces in a row? It is. Oh, it's the robots! He's got a robot, like, like heaps of them. Is this a manufacturing place, maybe? I mean, it's a factory, so it has to be manufacturing something, right? And I think it's manufacturing robots. Actually, I remember. It is. It totally is. It's totally robots. Okay. I'm calm. We're fine.
Oh my goodness! Did you just get excited about guessing something that you then remembered you already knew? Because that's sad.
I love the way he's got the
Greetings,
screen
visitor.
above it as well. It's like it's giving information about the robots that have just come off the production line or are ready to go out to ship, whatever it is. Very nice. Oh, I love that use of Brother Eye.
Performing scheduled patrol.
He does have a lot of sound going on in his bases, just saying. Which ends up being quite funny, because then they interrupt me. We love that. Future Laura would love that.
You are absolutely right. They take some of that job away from me so that I can spend more time drinking bubble tea. That rhymed.
See what I mean? Yeah, I really love how you've got all of the boxes underneath. Like there's a bunch of files and everything going on there. I also really love your use of Brother Eye. It looks like this is a table where something gets maybe repaired. There's a hammer! He's clipped a table underneath this table so the hammer can be on top. That is so smart. Love it. I love your clipping. And some of his clipping is really subtle too. You gotta look for it. Because it's done so well, you think it's one piece. I love the tool chest in the back there as well. Oh, and I love, that's the medical cabinet, I think it's called, behind. That looks really good too, because you don't have to go around to see it, but from the front, it looks better with something behind there. It looks, I don't know, I want to say more lived in, but I don't think that's the right term, maybe more used. Like, people actually use this space quite frequently, and there's bits and pieces that are kind of stored behind other pieces, which I really love. Also, can we just appreciate the cables? The cables on the floor. Johnny is so good at creating a space that feels
Performing
used.
scheduled patrol.
This is an area in which I am not so good. My areas tend to feel too neat and too tidy. I'm getting better. I'm taking like ideas that I see from other people's bases. As long as I can remember every person's ideas that I've, utilized, I will mention them. But there's a lot now. A lot of people. And I'm not great at remembering a lot of people who've given me inspiration. Hopefully I remember them all when it comes to my base touring, but honestly, my base building has been pushed back a little bit because I can't play as often as I would like to be able to do it. But it's a good use of this section here with all the storage. The boxes right near it is so good. It just feels like a used space, doesn't it? And look, the robot put inside of this. Oh, that's so clever! Everything you've done looks so intentional. And this looks like it's been pulled off of a production line or something with this machine and carted over to maybe go over here or potentially for repair, which I think is so clever too. And you know what's really nice? Even if I don't know anything about what this base is supposed to be, it is so obvious. It's very clear. Anyone who came here would be able to tell exactly what's going on. And I really appreciate that because sometimes things need to be explained and you say, this is what this is, this is what this is. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. But in this case, I don't think I need anything. Like, it's just so well done. It's very clear what this space is because he's just put so many pieces into it that give a very clear story. And I just love it. It's beautiful. I love this too. Look at his use of this engine. I've seen people utilize this in so many different ways. You guys are brilliant, and this is brilliant. And I don't think that pipe is part of it, is it? Did you add that in and clip it? He did. He clipped it in! Oh, I love that. That's so smart, Johnny. And then storage and this piece. See what I mean? I wouldn't have thought to put pieces just around that make sense to make it seem like it's used. He's so clever. Look, see, another one. I feel like these are meant to be like robots that take them around from the production, because I know there's a production line over here. I know. There's a production line over here. It looks like they take them across to here, maybe for repair or like a check or something, or directly to over here where it looks like you stacked them ready for shipping, which is so smart. I love the cables. I'm going to do this with my cables. I've got to work. What I really need to do is practice trying to make a space look not messy, but like people are using it. I'm going to get there, but I'm too neat and tidy. The only times where it works is spring. Spring works for me. I can place those without it looking too neat and tidy, but at the same time, I can't say that it looks used. It just looks like natural growth. I want to be able to do this. I'm going to get there. Why do you keep saying greetings, visitor? I've been here a while, man. Okay, you have no chill. Okay, and then over here, it looks like, oh, look at all the... I wonder if they are relevant to the robots or if there's something else that's being manufactured. I feel like this is a very sinister place to work. You're building robots and weaponry for very sinister bad
Patrolling
things.
for
Bad
intruders.
things. And it's very clear, which is great. Okay, this is the section I really wanted to look at. Look at this. Look at this. This is the most brilliant clipping. I love it. And look, he's come back to he's working the machines, you know? He's building the robots. I feel a little, unsafe here, actually. Johnny is nice to me, but this is godly doom. We don't know what his plan is except for world domination, apparently.
Performing scheduled patrol.
See, look, we've got more robots across here. It's like they come off production line, they go here, and they get taken around that way, which is so cool. I love the use of these hand pieces. I don't know what to call these. The pieces that look like a claw coming down from the ceiling, and I mean, this is absolutely brilliant.
Patrolling
The
for
piece that he's
intruders.
used around the outside is actually, I think it's supposed to be ammunition that's just like stacked around the outside to get that metal slope, which looks so appropriate and perfect. And then he's got all of the black inside of there clipping together very nicely so that it looks like we've got a conveyor belt.
Performing
Like he
scheduled
built a
patrol.
conveyor belt, guys. Genius! Oh, so clever. And then look.
Scanning island
So-
perimeter.
Then I think that these are armories utilized across, right? Right? It's
Greetings,
armories. It
visitor.
has to be, because I've never seen this piece before. And his character is literally wearing it. It's just... Oh, Johnny, the fact that you've used 3 sets of your armories to get this looking the way that it is, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, right? This one is first on the production line. No weapon on his
Greetings,
shoulder.
visitor.
Next one on the production line. Weapon on his shoulder. Next one... Oh, we're stuck! I'm trapped! The little flyy dude got right in my way. Alright, we can't be friends. I'm gonna have to go around. Okay. Well, maybe I can make it move. Can I make it move? I don't think it's following me.
Patrolling for intruders.
Patrol elsewhere! I'm busy over here and you suck. Okay, then third one on the production line has the green around the wrists and the feet.
Scanning island
Right?
perimeter.
He's made a production line where there is literally a change in the robot. Oh, that little dude is blocking my path. Rude! You are so rude.
Performing
Get out of the
scheduled
way.
patrol.
I don't care. Can you schedule your patrol somewhere else? For now. Because when we... Just stop. But he's just brilliant. The way that he's used pieces, right? Above them to make it look like different sections are assembling things. This particularly looks like his head has been put on, right? Look at that. There's claws around the head of the
Scanning
robot.
island
I just think
perimeter.
it's brilliant. And then here you can see what the difference is because the gun has been added. He's got the globe hanging through a
Patrolling for
section on there
intruders.
so that it looks like a different piece of tech. This is just so good. I love your use of the screen behind as well,
Greetings,
particularly
visitor.
because it's clearly technology on there, and it kind of looks like the gun, right? The piece that gets assembled onto his shoulder. Brilliant. I love it. So smart. I sometimes, Johnny, you're so amazing. Johnny's base building is kick-ass. Just saying. I absolutely love it. And the bits and pieces that you've put to make this conveyor belt work is just so
Performing
good.
scheduled patrol.
And then look at these claws. There's 4 claws around the side of him here. It's just so cool. And you very clearly get the story
Greetings,
of
visitor.
a production line of robots that get stored over here, or they get carted over here by these 2 guys. And then this really does
Performing
feel like,
scheduled
the
patrol.
area where they're going to sort out where they're going to go. And, oh, I didn't even see this big thing. Look! This is because this is where Johnny was before. But that looks beautiful there too, blocking the area with the robot beside. Just amazing. So good. I can't remember if we are meant to go through here. We will have a look in a sec, but I just have to appreciate also the green keyboard that he's put here with these drill? I want to say workshop drill. I'm not 100% sure. With these pieces here. So smart. Like, it's very well done, and the fact that you've done it twice makes it seem like that is one piece of technology that they're using for this.
Scanning
Just
island perimeter.
absolutely brilliant. You're so good at... See, every time I
Scanning
tour...
island
Every time I tour some of your guys' bases, not just Johnny's, but Johnny's is definitely one of them, I look at myself and go, yeah, I'm not going to be this good. I don't know.
Greetings, visitor.
My clipping needs improvement, and my ability to make things look a little lived in needs improvement. But I'm getting there. But Johnny, even the fan on the wall there, it all looks so good. Because the fan would stop it from heating up in an area that has a lot of tech, right? A lot of machines?
Patrolling for
Brilliant.
intruders.
You're just brilliant. Ugh. I didn't even notice you put the door there. That seems like there's somewhere else to go. I mean, I know that's not because I'm, someone who plays the game a lot. It's nothing that important. But I was about to brag. I know, but I mean, so do all of you. All right, I'm going to check whether or not we're meant to go through here.
Greetings, visitor.
Okay, so this looks very much like it's intentionally blocked off. Do not go here. And then it's got like all of the storage behind. I don't think we're meant to go through. I will go and do a double check though, just in case there's something I've forgotten or missed. Because I feel like this is exactly what it was meant to be, right? Production line of robots. It's just freaking amazing. I love it, Johnny. I wish there was a way for me to get a thumbnail with all 3 of the robots in, because I love it. I love it so much, mind you. I do have I think I'm going to like the castle. Like, that sounds like something I'm really going to love. I vaguely remember seeing it as well. I think that's going to be it, but, so I'll probably thumbnail that one, but I love this.
Performing scheduled
You're
patrol.
so clever. All right. So the next one we're going to go and see is called the castle. I do believe the teleporter is inside of this wall because we can hear it. So we will go through and have a look at castle. Okay, so we're going to be there. I'm not going to look at the screen, but I need to see, like, enough in my peripheral to be able to turn the camera before we're ready to go. I'm really looking forward to this one. Okay, and I have that list in mind. I'm pretty sure that list, the majority of it is going to be in the castle. I'm pretty sure. Because we did see the memorial in one of the 2 first ones. I'm so sorry, I've forgotten the name of them. Because I think of it as Latveria. But we saw the memorial and we saw his tiger. Okay, here we go. Wait, where's the face of my character? That's it? Okay, oh, no, that was bad, wrong. Okay. All right, we are here. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful already and we haven't even gone anywhere. Okay, I've got to try to keep those things in mind. Let's go through. This one is the one I'm most excited about. I so wanted to see this. This looks so pretty. Is this part of this base? What base am I in? Ancient? All right. I don't know where to I guess we go here first. Little room off to the right. Oh, I did it again. I summoned crypto instead of zooming in. Sorry, guys. I will try to get out of the habit of that. Okay, so it looks like we've got like a little library maybe. I love the choice of desk. I would never have thought to put that one in here. That's very nice. It's very appropriate too, like the wood matches. I love that. Very, very good choice. And it has the Zatanna book. That's so good, Johnny. And the stack of books. So I'm currently building a base. It's taking me a bit of time because I am very busy. But I'm pretty sure I have this book stack and I'm very glad about it because I need it. And this is very nice. It seems like a little bit of... Okay, nothing on this side. See, that has a little, like, sticking out panel. I wonder if that door really is part of the base. I think it might be. I'm not sure, but this looks great. And I love the way... I've never seen anyone make a little room off to the side here either. So I really like that because when I got here, I wasn't sure of the base layout for a brief second until I realized kind of where I was. So it's very well placed. And I really like it. I really love the arch too. That's the arch, isn't it? Oh, so we've got the library archway. For the... Wait, what's on the... Wait, is that part of it? That's part of it, right? If that's... I don't know. The piece on the ceiling, Johnny. Is that part of the wall? Because it's not familiar to me. Also, you clipped the green archway inside of the library archway so that the books are not on the outside.
Look, I'm not sure what your definition of an archway is, but in my humble opinion... They usually include some kind of an arch. Wait.
That looks brilliant. I love it. And this area... Oh, I did it again. I need to zoom in, but I'm zoomed in all the way. This area, too, looks lived in, right? It looks like people are using it. A little bit of clutter, but enough space on the desk that they're going to be able to use it. This is so good. And it feels a little fancy. I feel like maybe I don't belong in here, you know? I'm not really a fancy person. Hi. Look at the way he's got his henchmen. That's so smart too. So it's like the robots from the production line are now in the castle guarding it and they don't like me being here. Okay, thank God. We're not getting shot. It's fine. We're not in PvP mode. We're okay. Also, this looks brilliant too. Oh, darn it. I need some of those pictures, don't I? Look how beautiful that artwork works in here.
Also, if you look in the top middle of that picture, it's actually something that's very reminiscent of Johnny's character Godly Doom in one of the styles that he has done. So cool.
I need some. I'm not happy about St. Patrick's Day, but I do need some pieces from it. So, you know, this is a very good use of this piece, especially with this table. It really gives a very specific ambience, you know? This is beautiful. All right, let's keep going, Look at his little areas. He's so good. Okay. There is a window behind, then the bookcase in front. Oh, that is it 2 windows? I think it's 2. It's just beautiful. Hello, Godly Doom. Oh, no! We weren't trying to dance. We were trying to bow. We don't dance for Godly Doom. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, he's disappointed in me. My dance choice was a bad choice. It was accidental. But this is just gorgeous. I love the way you've got the hint of gold in the harp there at the side as well. And the banners are a really good piece. I noticed you put one of those in the factory as well. These are really good wall coverage. They tie in a little bit of color. I really do appreciate when they're put in. And you can get the different ones. So you can get the ones that look like brand spankers, and then you can get the ones that look very worn. This one's one of those worn ones. It's a very, very nice choice. I also really love your choice of chair. It feels a little fancy in here. I would not have expected to see that table. That is a very good choice of table. It suits this area so well. Guys. Okay, so some of the things we're supposed to look out for. Heart of Iron Man was 1, right? Is that it? Maybe that's it. I don't know. It could be something. I mean, it's just, we don't know. I wonder if I missed something in the other room. I don't think so. I don't think I did. I've got them in mind. I've got them written just there, just in case I forget, because I get distracted with the base being awesome. You know, it's that I can't help it. And I love the use of spring on the wall. And the carpet. Johnny, the way you assemble little areas is just brilliant. Doesn't it just look beautiful? The windows behind, I think it's 2. Could be 3. The windows behind really make this have depth. It's just gorgeous. You've done such a good job. I'm not even I'm barely in and I'm already gushing. It's because I'm building a base that's similar to this, and I knew this is when I was going to like it. Actually, it's not similar. It's quite a bit different, but it's going to utilize similar pieces. That's what it is. All right, then it looks like you've blocked off your amenity completely with this. I love this. It is! It's part of the wall. Okay. I just didn't remember that top section being part of the library wall. And I should, because I've literally just fiddled with that furniture. I don't know. I say just. It probably has been 2 weeks since I did. It's just one of the most recent things that I have done because I haven't been able to play as often as I would like. At the moment, I've had a very busy week. I actually have a busy month until the end of April. And unless something else crops up, hopefully that's when the busyness ends, but we will see because there is potential for us to move house. If we do so, obviously that's going to be more time put into things. And when we move house, I am the person who does most of the pack-unpack because the other people in this household work outside of the home, I work in the home, so I'm more able to do it. So I will say, I love it though. I love moving. It's so much fun. I think I'm the only person who feels this way. If you love moving, let me know. You know, I talk a lot with my hand. I can see it popping in and out of the camera shot. Which won't affect you, because when future Laura is doing her editing, she zooms in a little bit more to see my lovely face.
I think what you mean is that I zoom in so that we can cut out the more abhorrent parts of you.
What? Thank you so much. You know that you and I have the same everything, right?
Don't be ridiculous. My everything is definitely way better than your everything.
I'm curious if I don't think we're meant to go behind here, but this looks really good. Also, the way that is the dark armoire. Oh, that's where my face will be. Hang on.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. I've made your face like a little itty-bitty, you know, because we all want to see the more important things.
He's put the dark armoire in behind and clipped it through to hide the amenity behind and also make this look like it makes a little bit more sense, because when there's just an empty archway, it's a little bit boring. I often will put something in there, usually a statue, to be honest. So this is way better. I think this looks great. So smart. That's the brick wall. That looks so good too. I really like how you put the statue in front of something that's a little bit darker than the other stone, because 1, it looks intentional, and 2, it makes her pop. Like, she sticks right out. We can totally see her. It's great. So nice. Oh, this looks brilliant too. What are these pieces? Oh, it's the bar! He put the bar in. Oh, is this something you were talking about? He was just telling me how he's put some pieces in that he grabbed from St. Patrick's. I think that's what he said. Oh my goodness, now I'm going blank. I'm pretty sure that's what he said, that he's adding pieces in for the castle. And I checked to make sure that it was still okay for me to tour today. Obviously it is, because otherwise we wouldn't be here. But if he's put the bar in here, like, that looks so good with the drinks along the way. It's almost like museum-ish, and there's like a crow. There's a crow right there. Okay. I feel like the crow is doing something sinister because look, he's like poking his nose in between those drinks into a hole inside the bookcase. What is going on? We don't want to know. We're happy in our ignorance. You know, we don't need to know. The way you've clipped this through as well, that looks so brilliant. I'm curious what it looks like on the other side. I can't wait to go to the other side and have a look. Johnny, it's just so good. It gives a really grand feeling with that there too, doesn't it? I really love it. Okay, this side we have a little room. I think he's done the same thing with the doorway again. He's clipped the two doorways in together so on the outside we don't have the books and on the inside we do. It looks really good. Like very, very clever. I love it so much. I'm going to nab that idea. I'm going to use it. Okay. What piece is this, Johnny? It's something, right? There's like a focal point and everything. Let's look at our list. Tony Stark heart, I feel like we found. The Gambit's card, don't think so. Goblin with the jack-o'-lantern, I don't think so. Silver Surfer, Scarlet Witch, Aquaman, Professor X. Maybe it's not Thor, it's not Iron Man. And then there's the reference. I don't know exactly what the reference is that I'm meant to look out for from this comic book section that he's given me. But it seems to be Godly Doom specifically talking about what he wants to do, you know, dominate the world, to Superman. And we can see in the comic that he's got like a very grand throne and a little creepy desk with a skull on it. I am not sure. Johnny! I don't want to miss it, whatever it is, but that's all of the references. I feel like this is meant to be a reference to something, but I don't know what. I think I'm wrong about Aquaman too. I think that character that he sent me is someone else, aquatic, and I just don't know the character. Ah! Johnny! I should have asked him beforehand. But this looks great though. The way you've got that portal behind to give it, once again, more depth, and also it kind of looks like it's a part of this machine where you've clipped the keyboard in again. I'm curious what this is meant to be or do. Because it feels sinister. I mean, this is Godly Doom's base, right? He is a villain. Well, actually, technically he's a hero because he created a hero in villain for I don't know. He created a villain, but he's a hero faction. Does that make sense? That makes sense. So probably so that he can play with, you know, more of his friends or people who are playing more frequently, which are heroes. Mind you, once they do the factionless league, hopefully, we will be able to play together, group together, all that sort of thing. You know, be friends for a little while until we kick your butts. You don't know which side I'm on. You know, well, technically I'm on a hero right now, but I play both. I could kick my own butt. Let's not do that. I don't think I'm that flexible.
I would pay money to watch that. In fact, I could kick your butt. Does that still count? Also, you may not be that flexible, but some of us are.
Why on earth would you even test that? Sometimes, I mean, you think I'm the silly one, but just saying. I don't think anybody was wondering. Okay, is that the owl? I feel like that's the little owl statue. It's very dark, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's the little owl. I think that thing is so adorable. Is it meant to be creepy? Because I kind of like him. He's too cute. All right, then I'm going to turn around. Oh, I love the use of... You've got a lot of, like, little ceramic things in here, too. I really like that. It feels like grand and antique stuff is here. Like that this is old money. That's what it feels like in here to me. Okay, then if we turn... Oh, I love the way you use the crate. Is that the full stack of books that we saw earlier that you've put inside of the crate so that it stacks on top? That's brilliant. That's brilliant. And the way you've clipped... It's a table piece? Is that a table piece? I don't know what he's clipped, but that looks so good, right? The papers and the books on top and the books around. I love it. I love the way you've got the Zatanna books propped up like they're leaning in there as well. It looks like someone's leaned them in there so they don't fall over. That's so clever. And then we've got is it pedestal? I think it's pedestal, this one. Could be pulpit. I think the pulpit is the one with the microphone. So we'll go with pedestal. And then the book. It looks like a used space. I love this. No matter which way we look in here, it's just so pretty. I know some people don't like when I call some things pretty, but it's so pretty. I did it to a base that was like creepy evil stuff too. Just when things match the aesthetic you're going for, sometimes I go with pretty. Because it's just so well done. I don't know why I use the word pretty, but I do, and it's too late. We're stuck with it now.
Aw, sweetie, it doesn't matter how often you use the word pretty, it's definitely not going to manifest in your own life.
Alright, then over here, I love your use of the wall with the curtain. See, once again, if you just had the wall, it would be very plain. The curtain on top makes it grand. It's grand in here. Oh, beautiful. It's simple little things. He does simple little things that I would never think of. Ah! Okay. Oh, that's the desk. That's the desk from the comic book, right? There's the statue. There's the statue right there, right? From the I don't know if I can show you guys a comic book page legally. I've never really looked into that, but in this comic book page, there is a statue just like this, a set of armor, and then a desk with a skull. For godly beautiful. I feel like that's that reference. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It looks great. And also now I know where you got the raven that was going into here, because I was thinking, as far as I know, the raven hangs. So I don't know how you got this. It's the desk. He's grabbed the desk raven, and that little white circle underneath that raven's feet, that's the skull. Oh, Johnny. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, we've got more pieces here. Right? Is something from here meant to be a reference to something here? I don't know. See, this is the problem. Even if you give me the references, I don't know exactly where I'm meant to look for them, and I'm worried that everything I'm passing might be the reference and I don't notice. You guys will notice. You guys notice these things better than I do, because most of you know more about comics than I do, even though I love comics. I don't get to read them. I'm so far behind. But this is just beautiful too. Look, the way he makes every little space that you look at just its own little beautiful area. You're so good at this. And I love this choice of window too. There's a spring item in there. Oh, I'm so curious how long it takes you to do bases, Johnny, because it takes a lot of different pieces from different events, and you really have an eye for detail. Like, it's just beautiful. Then, oh.
What you doing?
I'm chilling out. What you doing? Reading books? I don't know. Are you glad that there's a toilet here? I think that's something he brags about, right? He says something about he has a toilet. I don't know. But this is beautiful. The way that he's clipped that spring wall inside of the stone one, which I think is from Halloween. That looks so good. It looks so intentional, and it really does look like those vines are growing through. I love your brain. If I could crawl around inside your brain, I would nab all your ideas. Or I wouldn't nab them. I would duplicate them so I can also utilize them, but I don't want you to lose them, because then I wouldn't be able to see your bases, and that would suck. But I think you're so smart. It just looks so good. Even the little tiny touch here with the little table with the purple flowers, that is one of my favorite pieces. I know it's simple and small and common, but it has purple flowers and it's really cute. You know? And I love the way you've got the Egyptian, is it Horus? I think Horus is the bird. On either side of this entryway, it makes it feel not just grand, but kind of intimidating. Like there's a risk into going in here, which I don't know. Oh, your use of the pillars. I never would have thought to do that, to just end that bit there. That looks so good too. Johnny! He's used library pillars, I think. They're so nice. Oh, all right. Let's not go up there. Ooh, I like this area too. Great! It's Goblin Skull. Goblin Skull is inside the bookcase. I found it. I didn't miss one. Thank goodness. Because you know how this was going. I didn't want to miss things. That looks so... Oh, that's so clever. Did you grab the piece? It's the Halloween lantern piece, right? Oh, that's so smart. It looks great. Oh, Johnny. You're so good at this. It puts my bases to shame, let's be honest. And your use of these bookcases too looks so good. I love these ones. I think they look more haphazard, kind of like in an office rather than in a library. And I really like that feel about them because they feel more used. And I also really love the way you've got one facing one way, one facing the other, because it makes it kind of symmetrical in the layout of the books, but at the same time, it seems like someone's just chucking books back, which I love because it feels more lived in. It's so clever. And then the way you clip the statue in there too. What's in this one? That's so dark I can barely see. Hang on, we're gonna get close. It's a camera! That is a camera! So hang on. So we've got this piece clipping through with the lantern, which is Goblin's piece, and I spotted it, because we're gonna brag about this, okay?
Oh, we all understand what with everything else in your life being so incredibly mundane, you certainly have to brag about something.
You brag about stuff all the time, okay? I just woke up. Be nice. But the statue piece clipped through, and then the camera clipped through. It seems a little sneaky, like someone's spying, right? It could also just be stored there. Both ways work. I love that. And then it looks like you've clipped this piece through as well. I can't see what's inside. Is it the artifact, the red ball, the sphere? I think that's what it is. I can't tell. See how just every area we look at just looks so beautiful on its own? It's so clever. His use of this table, I think it's the Grecian table, with the book underneath. The chairs that aren't nicely straight, they're obviously in use. The little bit of carpet, it really makes this area feel snug. I like it. Out of all the areas so far, this feels like a place I could belong in. You know, it doesn't feel too fancy. All right. Oh my goodness, this area. Atlantean table. I love the Atlantean table. It's just so detailed with like the book that's on an angle and everything kind of askew on it, which is something I need to be able to do, is put things askew, but it looks beautiful right there. Love that. He's got the globe, the statue, the sphere, the banner, and then the cities. Oh, I love those. I have those ready for what I'm doing too. Johnny, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I'm getting really excited about my base looking at your base now, and now I'm going to have to nab some of your ideas. Because you're brilliant, and I am not as brilliant as you where it comes to base building, because I don't know why. Just, I don't think the same way as some of you, and you guys are amazing at this. Okay. Oh, I even love how you've got the little spring pieces on the wall. That it really makes the space, doesn't it? Once again, every little space that you do, it's just beautiful all on its own. Like, you put so much effort and detail into every little thing. We've got all the little ceramic pieces. Like, you can see one underneath of the table there. You can see that, I don't know what that's called, but the container also underneath of the table that looks like it's made of wicker. You can see that there's like these books clipping through. There's ceramic clipping through. Over here, we've got two different jars, a jar and a vase. And then all of the little city bottles everywhere. Also, it just looks beautiful.
And because she missed it, are any of us surprised? You can also see that the Silver Surfer reference is on the wall there above the Atlantean table.
And the way you've got your chairs here, and they're slightly askew, it's just brilliant. Also, I never would have thought to put these chairs with this table. They look like they belong. I'm always trying to put something that looks Atlantean with this table, but honestly, these chairs both are beautiful. They're brilliant. I'm going to use that too. Now I need to get some of those chairs because it's just perfect. You're so good. You're so good. Ah, oh, this is another one that just puts mine to shame. Okay, so this is the other side of the bookcase. We can see that the bar is clipping on this side also, which is so smart the way you've used that. I love the way you put the bouquet of flowers clipped through it also, so that it looks like it's sitting on the bar piece. You've got book stacks clipping through so it looks like it's on there also. The chair makes it look like this place is used, and that the little bar section sticking out is a place you can sit at. This is just so clever. And the chest, the trunk underneath. Trunk? I think it's called a trunk. It looks so good. Because this bar side would have a gap for where people stand underneath, right? So this one's a little bit harder to make look like it's clipped in perfectly and belongs here, but you did it. Like, you so did it. The chairs, all of the books around, the bouquet of flowers, and I think is that the comic book stack? Comic book stacks as well, Johnny! Every little area just looks so good. I wish I had a little more light. Usually when Future Laura edits, she can see it better than I can for some reason.
It's just like everything else in life. I do it better than you, and I obviously have superior eyesight.
Uh-huh. But, we have the same eyes. Like, it's the screen difference, I think. And I have adjusted the settings on this screen a couple of times to try and get it to work for me. It's just not working. Like, I can see it, but I'm hoping it's even better. later on for you guys to be able to see, because the amount of things he's clipped in here is just brilliant and it looks so good. Aw, Flex Force messaged me. I just wanted to check quickly because I realized I hadn't looked at my chat, and I am, no UI is turned on when I do a base tour, guys. So Flex Force said, hey, let me know if you need people to play. Thank you so much. I'm not going live today though. But yeah, I will let people know if I ever need someone to play with. You guys are so lovely. But yeah, I just thought I better do a quick check and see if anyone has messaged, because on my main character is where I get the most people messaging, and usually when I do a base tour, I miss a bunch of them. I feel like I've missed a bunch there because that line has clearly scrolled way beyond where it started when I first logged in. So hello, Flex Force, thank you for the offer. But I'm not running anything at the moment. Okay, so all of this front section I think we've looked at. I love your choice of lamp, by the way, as well. On the ceiling there. You've got it running through because I know it's on the other side also. Just beautiful. Oh, all right. And we're not even all the way through yet. You saw that, right? Someone's just running in. Okay, so next is up here. Can we just appreciate how he's utilized these pieces for the steps as well? I love this. I love this. This is so smart. And the way you've got the floor that runs through like this. Johnny, you're so clever. He's so clever. Okay, then we've got a little section here. Ooh, with music. Because we must. I had someone recently when I was on one of Multiverse's lives say that my character is the only character they enjoy watching dance. I don't know if that's, maybe it's because you can hear my voice also and you know I'm dancing because I'm enjoying that my character is dancing. But yeah, that was really lovely. Thank you. But, and, oh. I don't think we should play both of them at the same time, but it looks like more music is going on here. I also really love how one side we've got all of this brick wall, and then over this side you've put the vanity that gives all that wood grain, which looks so beautiful and so grand in here. Like, it's really lovely. It's really hard to get a good shot in here because it's so skinny, but you can see little Mr. Disgruntled Cat is hiding. Right, he's hiding there. And then look at all the pieces he's clipped through. Wait. Have you clipped through the craps tables? I think these are the craps tables. That's so clever! You're a genius. You're a genius. The craps tables I'm always only using for what they are. I never would have thought to clip them. The border on them is great. Did you see Godly Doom walking through? He was totally there. I saw him. You also did the same thing again. You clipped the bouquet of flowers. You've clipped the cake, which looks amazing. You've got the books clipped through. You've got vases. It's just brilliant. The lamp, the leg lamp, is so good. And then more books. It's just beautiful, Johnny. I love this little area. It's like a preparation area too. And the way you've got the bookcase behind here as well really gives this section depth. Just so, so good. You know what surprises me is that I would have thought we're so much closer. Ah! He is Quantum. Hello. Please don't shoot me. I was invited. We can be friends. Okay. But I would have thought that because we've gone up here, that doorway would have been so much closer. But look how much depth there is here. Is that because of the base, or did you do something with the floor?
Oh, no, he absolutely did something with that floor. He grabbed a bunch of floor pieces from inside the game, put them at the top of the stairs, and pulled them out as far as they would go to elongate that area. He then used the missile containers or ammunition containers, they may not be missiles, the ammunition containers that he also used for the conveyor belt in the last base to be stairs so that you could walk up onto the piece of floor that he added. It's pretty cool.
Because I don't know. It feels like there's more space up here than I would have thought. It's very, very nice. And I love the use of your carpet and floor pieces to make this extend out too. Okay. I feel like there's things... Thor's hammer! Thor's hammer! Thor's hammer! I saw it! It's Thor's hammer. Right. I knew. That's so good! Oh, and then the book. Zatanna... No, not Zatanna. Scarlet Witch's book, right? Scarlet Witch's book. That's that there. And I was right. It's Aquaman. Is it Aquaman? That's Aquaman's trident. So it must be. Look, it's like artifacts from different heroes. Oh, that's bad because that means Godly Doom has kicked their butts. I mean, it's his story, so that's fine. But they look so good. I was worried I was going to miss things and not notice them, but I'm totally noticing them, so I feel better. I love the way you do this too. I think you've done this previously, where you clip this keyboard into this unit and then put a piece inside that we're going to be able to view as something that's supposed to be stored or something that you're utilizing to get power or things like that. And it looks so good. Where? Where is it? You activated it. It has to be here somewhere, but I don't have a little blue light. Ah, no! There it is. Oh! I just pretend I didn't destroy anything. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed square instead of circle. That is my own fault. I didn't even see. Look. There's lightning. There's lightning above his hammer. Guys, that's Thor's hammer and the lightning symbol with lightning. Come on. That's so brilliant. Oh, I love it. So smart. And then this is so clever as well, where you can activate these little dudes for Aquaman. Johnny, brilliant. See, Johnny has a very good use of sound and movement inside of his bases. And there's often things I have to activate, but he hides them so well. I didn't even know it was there. It's because I look for a blue flash. And if something is hidden deep enough inside of another item, I don't get to see the blue flash because my UI is turned off. So I would have missed it. Or I would have come back with my UI on and double checked, probably. But brilliant. I love that. And then this looks amazing too with the eye. It looks 100% creepy. Like you don't want to get too close. And then with the screen above as well. I don't like that area. It feels creepy. I love that you put this here though. The little bust. I've seen a lot of people utilize those to be the entrance into the Batcave in a lot of bases, which I think is really smart. But also, it just gives a nice sense of antiquity or grandeur in bases like this. So I love that there. I also love the chair. That is... that's Professor X's chair, right? He's clipped the House of Legends chair with, I think it's the white massage chair, if I'm remembering correctly, to make Professor X's chair.
And the wheelchair. Sometimes I don't know why I bother with you.
That's so clever. Oh, it's so clever. Johnny. I love your brain. I love your brain. You're so smart. And this looks brilliant too. Just, isn't it lovely the way he puts everything together? And there's like a perfect little gap there for that clock. This seems so grand. Grand and fancy and not good. Not good because he's got all of the hero's stuff. Which means that he did something to the heroes, right? This is not good. That's not good. All right, I'm going to look at my list and see if we've missed anything. I remember Silver Surfer was in there, so I feel like we've missed that. Also, Gambit's card. I don't think we've seen. Yeah, Silver Surfer something. We've seen him. Got the hammer. I'm not sure. He's given me Iron Man twice, I think. Yeah, so we've got Tony Stark has a heart. The heart of Iron Man is one. But then there's this other image he sent me of Iron Man reaching out with his hand. So I'm not sure specifically what I'm looking for that one, but we need to keep that one in mind also. And then I don't know what I'm looking for with the comic. Unless I already found it, which I may have. I may have found it earlier. I'm not sure. But the cover that he sent is one with the T-Rex on it, so I'm going to look out for that also. All right. Let's keep moving. Also, I love his choice of cape on his character. I think that's 6-dimension Kryptonian cape. It's beautiful. I love that cape. I think I have it on my Storm character. Look how great his build is. He probably doesn't know by looking at him. Nobody tell him. But he looks amazing. He looks so good. Ugh. And I love this too. Look at the vines. Oh, and the Medusa head. Creepy.
I got a toilet in my house.
See? I told you. See, he brags about his toilet like it's like a fabulous thing. I'm very happy for you, Ambushbug. I hope you will be happy with your toilet. This is just gorgeous and creepy. Oh my goodness, did you see the way he like disappears through there? I love that. I love all the little bits and pieces that you put around the entrance. It's just, I don't know. It's again, I know I'm repeating myself, but it just gives it a sense of use. And also, because these look quite old or antique as well, it gives a sense of age. Like this feels like it's been around for a long time, especially with these vines hanging. So then we'd go over here and then look. It's got a portal into the stars! What have you clipped together here? Because that looks like the standard wall, but the standard wall does not have a solidness to, like it's got gaps. So you've clipped it in with something else and then put, I feel like that's the hanging vine thing above, right? So these walls are pulled in more. So you could have clipped two walls together and then you've used the standard wall to get that texture, which looks beautiful. Like it, and it feels like it's been around for a long time. It feels old. This is gorgeous, Johnny. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I love it. You're so clever. And these roof pieces I never would have thought to use. They're the hanging vines with the massive light. They look very modern with their tech. And the fact that you've hidden it like this and pulled the walls a little bit further away from the wall makes it so that it doesn't look like that. And I never would have thought to do that either. You're brilliant. You're so brilliant. And I love your pieces across the ceiling as well, to get that green going across with the vines. It's beautiful. Now, I don't know if we're supposed to go through here, but we're going to check. We are. Oh! I vaguely remember this. I love the use of candelabras there. Look at the arch. It's that really rocky. Oh, I forgot what that's called. It's not Zeus. What's that stone? I love that. That's beautiful. Did my computer? I thought my computer did something weird. That is just gorgeous, and it feels old again. I love that. I love it so much. What does that sound? What is he doing? Oh! He's smacking Ultraman in the face. I feel like that's meant to be Superman, though. Maybe. You're mean! So mean. Again, look at his build. Doesn't he look great? We're just gonna casually look at his character. No, he moved! Oh. Oh, more to activate, see? I feel like every time I tour Johnny's bases, one of the things I'm going to have to do is turn on my UI at the end and check for activations, because he hides them perfectly. And look how good this looks. I don't want to know what's going on in here. Is this Goldie Doom's lab? It feels like a laboratory, because look at that. Look at all the pieces he clipped to get this looking like this. It's creepy. So creepy. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. We don't want to get stuck on that. No. Oh, I love it. It's just so well built. Look at all the little pieces. I love the laboratory pieces and the air conditioning unit being used above this. Oh, look! With the person inside. I don't like it in here. I feel like I've been brought here because he wants to experiment and I am going to be the new subject, or one of the new subjects. Maybe I'm not important enough. Hopefully we're not important enough and then he doesn't want to use us, you know? Our powers are boring. That's what it is. But, oh, I love the way you've done this too. This looks so good. All of the tech along the wall here. And, whoa, this piece too. That looks like it's going to shoot anyone who's trying to come into his lab. I love that. And then this area is just, I mean, creepy. I love the way this is all broken into pieces. The way you've utilized that wall across the front of it. And then you've put the window piece behind. Or I think it's a portal piece. I think it actually stands on the floor. Not on the wall, but it looks like a window. And then you've got Ultraman coming through, who I think is supposed to be Superman. Just gorgeous clipping. Just beautiful. I love what you do. And I love how you've got these shelves and everything and the grime and broken pieces on the floor so that it really looks like he has pushed through and broken this wall. Like, it's so clever. Doesn't it feel like it has a massive feeling of movement? I realize the electricity is moving, right? But I mean, it feels like something pushed through and broke here. And relatively recently, potentially, I love the way you do this. You're so clever. You're so clever. I love all the bits and pieces over here too to give it that extra sense of a lab. Oh, there's disgruntled cat is hiding in there. I don't know that that's the smartest thing to do. But, I mean, you do you. That's fine. We know why he's disgruntled now. But the way he puts pieces together is brilliant. Oh, this is so smart too. How did you think of this? I never would have thought to use that piece as a desk. Is there a desk piece clipped into it? I think you've clipped a desk piece in. Oh, Johnny, it's so smart. It looks like a little very very tech-heavy section where someone is clearly working. Got the screens and everything. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, I have to try and activate this thing, right? Yeah, there we go. I love that too. You're so smart. Right? He just utilizes things so well. He's jumping. Is he trying to show me something? I don't know. He's probably like, how on earth can she possibly be spending this much time in one section? And it's because you're so good, I want to look at everything and I don't want to miss anything, you know? It's just gorgeous. And I love how things over here are kind of haphazardly stacked, like stuff that he has used for experiments has been, yeah, we're done with that now, dumped over here, ready to get rid of, or potentially stacked, ready to use, because this looks very tidy. So, I don't know, but it looks so good.
You don't know what it's like when you go away. It gets dark. So very dark. And then, at night, the wolves
Ambush
come.
Bug is having some emotions. That's fine, but I feel bad for him. The way you put these with the wall as well, I love this. I love this because I would never have thought to put these pieces the way that you do. You clip them right against things and they look perfect. Like this looks like piping that's going through the wall, and this looks like it's part of it as well and attached, and that there's something going on that I don't like the look of that may have something to do with the barrels. I don't know. Also, the way you put those banners on the stairs to give that little hint of green, the little pop of color, I love that too. I don't think I want to be friends with any of these robots. Now, did he go up or down? He's going up. He's going up. We're going to follow. Look how gorgeous it looks on the way up. It's so pretty. Oh, I love the use of these windows. I don't love the use of the pictures because they're staring at me, which is kind of creepy and I don't like it. But okay. Oh, I need to fly. Hang on. Let me get my flight on. I feel like he's trying to show me something. I usually always have flight on my characters ready for base tours, but I didn't do it today. I kind of hurried. What am I looking at? This? Oh my goodness, look at the globe. I feel like this is something I want to look at from the other side, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, not going to do that. Okay, we're going to go up. I know that these are not too hard to get this base piece, but I love them. I love them so much. They're so pretty. Oh my goodness, look. So that, is this like the entry to the castle? I don't know. I love this window though.
What you doing?
It's beautiful. It's called base touring, Ambush Bug, okay? I love the way he can like go through the walls and everything too, and I'm having to, you know, shoot them to break them down so that I can get in. But this feels so grand. Also, the way he used this fence piece at the edge there. I remember that from last time. I love that. I love that. And look, he double stacks his walls against each other to give it exactly the distance that he wants on the inside and on the outside so that we can see. Like, it's so pretty and so clever. All right, we've got to go in. We've got to go in. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, look how many of these statues are around. I feel like I think they're meant to be actual guards, right? Like, we should be careful because they're there guarding. They're everywhere. They're over there too. Okay. All right. This does not... This is bad! Guys, I feel like this is his world domination room. Look! He's got the map. He's taking over the world. He's got weaponry. He's got a gun. I don't feel like this is a bad room. Bad room! You're a bad man. Johnny's not. But Godly Doom is, you know, which is confusing because he's technically a hero. I don't know. The tech that he's got over here that he's utilizing as like part of the wall, but also feels like it's like full of weaponry, right? Because they're the armory pieces. I love that. The way you've got the shields and all of the boxes as well around it seems like you have a lot of stuff ready to take over the world. I mean, that's what this room feels like to me. The air conditioner as well suits that area so much. I really love it. And obviously, with this map and the weaponry hidden behind here, the shields and the screen. This seems bad. This seems very bad. And look, more. He's got all his weapons everywhere. I don't feel safe. Okay. I may have been invited, but this doesn't feel good. I love the way he's got all of the banners matching across here too. That looks so... Hang on, we gotta pull back and look this way. Like, doesn't that look brilliant? It looks so brilliant. I feel bad about this room. I do love the way he's clipped the gun piece into the table piece there as well, and got the screen over there and the map. It seems like, you know, we're planning all of our stuff over here, and then something happens here where people don't survive. Also, I can see little pieces clipping through the tabletop there. I'm not sure what they are, but they look like weapon. This is so good. Everything in here is so good. Oh, Johnny, you put my bases to shame, honestly. I don't know that I could build a base like this. It's too, it's too smart. It's too smart. I'm not a stupid person.
You just keep telling yourself that.
Anything you say to me also means you're saying it to you. Just so you're aware. But Some things I am not as good at as other people, and this is definitely one of those things. Your base building is freaking awesome. Like, so good. Oh, I love the ceiling piece too. Look, it's so pretty! Maybe that's what he was trying to show me before and I didn't notice. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I hate how the camera does that now. Did it used to do that? As far as I knew, I used to be able to put my camera on something and look at it, and it wouldn't slip around wherever it felt like. But if I have it sitting idle like this for too long, the camera slips back up again. I say that, but it's not happening now. But isn't it gorgeous? It's so gorgeous. I love that window so much. And it's such a good position of it as well. All right, so when we go down here, I want to look back up at the floor and see what pieces he's got. How did you get the wall? Is this a part of the... That's not part of the base. What is that? How did you do that? You put a... Johnny, what did you do? How did you get railing? I love this. Okay, we need to work out what he's doing because Johnny is working on some other level. You know? All right, let's go down. I actually want to have a look at the picture choices. I love this one utilized with the chalice. I think they both have that same dark aesthetic. They look so good together, and I love them used together. It's a beautiful choice. Also, he has cameras everywhere. I feel like Goldie Doom maybe is not trusting people very much, which is probably fair enough, because most people who would come here would be thwarting his ability to take over the world. You know? So fair enough. I gotta find out how he did that thing. All right, hang on. Before we do, let's look up here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. See how he's got the gargoyles, like, hanging over the edge on both sides, and the cameras, and then he's got, like, the headless piece underneath with the chains. Look how clever that clipping is. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so good. And then the piece behind as well. It's giving it more depth by having that there. And these pieces are so creepy. The way you put them together, the gargoyle kind of like leaning over the top of the person who has no head, and the arms are chained to the gargoyle. Like, very, very creepy and sinister. Very appropriate. Perfect. All right, I love how you put the lamp through there too. He clipped a floor lamp through the wall. Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. Johnny's a genius. I just want to crawl around inside his brain. I don't like this area. This area looks creepy. Okay, let's go. Oh, the mist. It's the mist. The mist is making it creepy with the hands and the candles. This is not good. We are not walking into that circle. Don't fall for it, guys. That is dangerous. We're not going there. No. No, no, no. Oh, I love the way you've got the debris around the outside. And also underneath you can see he's used a floor piece from Halloween that is different from the rest of the floor in here, so that it makes it very, very defined and looks like they're actually coming out of the ground, because the ground is different. The debris around the outside makes it look like they broke through something. It's just horrible. So good. Is it not so good? Like, it's gross and scary and creepy, and I am not standing on that circle. No. And the way you've got the candles clipped as well, it's just beautiful. I think he's used the,
It's way sweeter than your place. I'd give you permission to enter it, but it's top secret.
No, thank you. I don't need to go and see your little bathroom with a toilet. No, thank you. But I think he's used the Halloween ritual circle, I want to say it's called, the piece with the candles. And then he's grabbed extra candles on top so that it goes all the way out. It looks so brilliant. It's, like, perfect. Even with the window and the floating candles, it's gorgeous. Johnny. And look, he's using the pedestal from Kaznia. The infernal pieces. That is a very good use. I love that there too. But I love and hate this. Like, it's evil and creepy, and I don't like it. It's interesting the way you've got the robot behind with the arch. I wonder if that's relevant to this section. I'm so curious. I don't know. All right, then over here. Oh, I like this bit. This area I like a little better. It's got... Oh, wait, can I play?
I've got a toilet in my house.
Oh! We don't care about your toilet, ambush bug. And I don't know that my dancing really suits the music. Is there a dance in the game that does suit this music? Maybe this one. Which I don't think my character has. But that really makes... if we hear that, and then we're looking over here... No! Don't like it! Don't like it at all. It's creepy and evil and yucky. No. All right. Oh, you used the lamp that goes both ways, maybe, through there? That's so clever. What on earth did you put on your wall? I mean, I can't tell what that is. Johnny! What is the section that you put on the side of the staircase, the wall piece, that makes it look like that? Because that is brilliant. I can see you've got other pieces clipping through as well to make it solid, which is really, really clever and working really well. But that big piece, is it one piece? I don't know what that is.
Of course you don't. That is actually the theatre movie listing, and he's covered up all of the writing with tops because he's a genius.
I'm going to feel really silly when he tells me, I'm sure, because that's perfect. Like, it's so brilliant. I love it. I love it. I love your use of these walls too with the bookcases, and then on the opposite side you've got the wooden ones, which I think are from Summer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think those are from Summer. But the way that it creates a very specific ambience in this area is just brilliant, especially with all the fog across the floor, and this little section here is just creepy. So creepy. It seems like very evil plans are going on, and then this is the result. You know, I feel like you need the vampire table. Maybe that's just me. I don't know, but I feel like whatever's going on here, the vampire table would work as well. Because this feels evil. Don't stand so close to the circle, girl! Oh, no. We stand over here. Over here. Okay. Because that's creepy. I love the way you've got the bones as well. The bone pile with the skulls right next to it. Looks like they're crawling out and the head is popped. I don't like it. It's not nice. It's not
I'm
nice.
just like ants at a picnic, ain't I?
No? Why? Like, you're eating all the food? Is that what you mean? You're eating all the food. Sorry, I got a little cold, so I adjusted my beanie so it's pulled down over my ears more because it's cold. It's not meant to be, actually. Today was supposed to be a hot day because we're not in summer anymore, but for some reason we're getting a lot of hot days now. I don't know why, but yeah, today was supposed to be warm, but it's actually really nice and cool this morning, so I'm cold. So I think we've got like a little blacksmithing area here. You can see that he's got the anvil with the sword and the bucket, and then he's got this here as well, plus all the weaponry up here, which I think is so smart to use because the glow on them matches the piece that you've got inside of the bucket and looks like they've just all been massively heated and they're there to cool. Which I don't know how you would create that many that fast so that they're all the same color, trying to cool at the same time, but that's fine. I don't have to understand it. He's magic, maybe. And also I love the way you've got this here as well, underneath the stairs, but also it fills the area, which is good, but it also looks very intentional because of the glow that it's got there. And also, look what it does with the fog. That looks so good. I don't know, but it looks great. Oh, I love this area. I feel like these, there's statues. They're not statues! There's robots on either side, right? So there's one over there and one over there. I'm feeling like they're probably not part of this, whatever ritual thing is going on here that's really evil and creepy. Probably not part of this, but probably are guards, right? For this part of the building. Let's go in. Maybe? Okay, we're going in. Oh, all right. It's like labyrinthy. Oh, it's very labyrinthy. Okay. So, I love your use of that window there too. The way you use your windows is so good. It really gives more depth. It makes the area I'm in feel big. Like, bigger than it is. And the trunks and everything there too. I also really love how you've got the two banners side by side and one of them is the one that's burnt. That's very nice. And the arch. Now, the arch was clipped through these because of the other side,
I've
right?
been here how long? You haven't even offered me a drink? Sheesh, what a host. I'm going back to the bug cave.
Okay. You do you, buddy. The arches are on the outside as well, right? Which I think might be the main reason they're being utilized. But on the inside, he's clipped through the dark armoire so that it looks like it's like highlighting that area, which looks so great. I really love this. And the trunks as well. What is on top? A lantern. I think that comes with that piece. If it's not, it's something you clipped through that's from Summer, right? I don't know. But this place feels like a little storage area. All right, then we're going to go this way. My cat is meowing. He's telling me it's time for breakfast. He's not wrong. I will get him breakfast after this video. Oh, wait. Is that pillar separate? Oh, no, that's part of the big door. Okay, cool. Let's go this way. Oh! I mean, I wouldn't want to be trapped with ambush bug either. Look, he's got the cages full of bones and pizza. I guess he's being fed pizza. Oh! Ah! I mean, good. You escape. Go for it, Johnny. He tried to capture Johnny Blaze and regretted it because he escaped, you know? I think that might be his Johnny Blaze character. I'm not sure because I can't see the name above it, but I'm guessing that he brought his Johnny Blaze across to the Godly Doom one to be trapped, which is so nice! Johnny, thank you. But also, I would have tried to run too because look, there's a dead person and, like, I'm guessing old gross pizza because there's a bunch of these guys running through there, the rats. That's yucky. And then ambush bug stuck in there. He's very upbeat for someone stuck in there. He's been talking about his secret lab.
You don't know what it's like when you go awake. It gets dark. So very dark. And then, at night, the wolves come.
Okay, I take it back. He's not upbeat at all. He's having a hard time, which, you know, understandable. Hello? Did you see that you're actually... Never mind. No one escaped. No one was here. Okay? I don't like this space. This feels like torture and capturing people. Look, he's got the tentacle stack one there as well. And again, these banners on the walls really make it, especially because it matches your character so well. And look, there's someone in here too. There's two. Oh, he got the chain, right? It's hanging from the ceiling. He's got the person hanging inside of the cage. That's horrible. Oh, I love it. I love the way you've got the stacks running through in between as well. It just makes it even more sinister and creepy. And gives me the sense that you are experimenting on more than just humans. Yucky. Now he's got the table. Okay, I take it back. You do not need to put the vampire table out there because you got it here. And this, I hate this room. Look at that. He's got the diabolical tools on the wall. The butcher's block. He's got, I'm guessing, oxygen tank, potentially. Keep people alive longer than they're supposed to be. I don't know. The buckets are brilliant. Everyone who utilizes these buckets does such a better job than me. I love those there. And I'm going to use the buckets more often now, I think. But I also don't do creepy quite as well as some people. And I have a tendency, if I do creepy, to make it like a creepy, ghostly area rather than, you know, something that looks like people are getting killed. I mean, ghosts technically are people who... Never mind! But this is beautiful. So nice. Like, in a bad way. Like, disgusting and perfect. Like, so good. And the electric chair there as well. Even if it's not used specifically to be the electric chair, just to strap people in while you do whatever it is that your character's doing. It's kind of perfect and I hate it. Which is high praise. That's high praise if I hate it. It means it's really icky and giving the feeling that you want it to give, which is... This is a bad area. I don't like it. I love the way you've done the dark armoires with these. I mean, the way that you've got the arch being used on the outside to highlight the robot section and also make it look a little bit more like castle. And the way you've utilized them in here by putting the dark armoire makes them highlighted and looks very intentional. It's so clever. It's really clever. Oh, the spotlight as well. Yeah, that spotlight makes it worse, doesn't it? I hate this room. Hate it. No! Let's get out. Oh, and look, there's a bloody wall. Yuck. No. See, look. And there's chains hanging. Oh, he broke through. Look. He's got a treasure trove. We need to take all the things. He might notice. He is standing right there. But look how gorgeous this looks. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. All the gold bullion. I'm looking through a base to it in an area that you can't come to because you're in a cage for reasons. But this is beautiful. Look at it. He's got gold bullion. He's got a bunch of the replica pieces, which is so clever because they glow and they look expensive. They also look kind of antique, which, you know, it just makes it feel like this place is full of actual gold, actual wealth. And he's got the bags of money as well, strewn across the floor. I even like this piece looks like it's part of it. Does it not? And look, the locker pieces on the wall. Oh, Gambit! I found the Gambit cards! I found Gambit! I feel like that's what that is, right? Gambit's cards? I love those there too. Also, they're kind of creepy. And then he's got the pieces from Valentine's, I want to say, the Star Sapphire pieces, combined with the broken one, which I think is Atlantis, right? And is that the disgruntled cat thing behind there? I feel like that's the disgruntled cat. Wait. It is totally the giant disgruntled cat. I think that's called Cat Balloon. I'm not sure, but he's massive. And then the coins, and then more cards, and oh yeah, this is not I don't like this place. I feel like, is that meant to look like somewhere he has gone? Like, that window looks like somewhere he's gone and grabbed stuff and come back. I don't know that that's the intended way that that's meant to read, but that's kind of what it feels like. And there's, like, a gate on it so no one else can get through. I don't know. Maybe that's just in my head and it's actually just a window, but that's what it feels like to me. Also, the lamp. Using that one in here also feels like there's so much wealth in here. We can't take any. We can try, but it's not gonna work. This is just beautiful, Johnny. I can't tell what this piece is, but it looks like an open chest with gold, like, inside of it. Especially because you clipped it through. I love the way it looks like it's spilling out of it. Oh, it's brilliant. Is it not brilliant? Johnny's so good at this. So good. Oh, okay. We head back through. All right. Then, this is the last place we go. It's his throne! It's his throne! I saw that in the comic book thing you sent me. I haven't seen maybe it was in a different base. Maybe I missed it. I hope I didn't miss it. The dinosaur one. I'm not sure about that one. But look at this. The archway usage is beautiful. With those, is it Gorgon Altar, I think they're called? Lit. They look so creepy. Look at the guy's face on either side with the tongue poking out at me. I don't like it. Ew. No. But this looks amazing. Oh, and then he's got the robot guards either side, plus the armoire. See, this is what I do. I make it super symmetrical, but I do it everywhere. Like, it's too much. He's got it perfect in here, because this feels like I'm walking down a very long line, right to someone who I feel like I should kneel. Do I have kneel as an option? I don't know. Hang on. That's the best I've got. I've got crouch. I don't have the other one. Okay, but yeah. I just because I don't want him to be upset with me. I love the way you've got the carpet running down here as well, because it seems like everything in this space seems so intentional and like he wants to be revered, right? We come here because he wants reverence. I don't like it. I love the candelabra. I mean, I do like, it's creepy and gross and evil and creepy and gross. And evil. But, which is perfect. So I hate it, but love it. You know what I mean? And the candelabra on the ceiling. Chandelier. Chandelier on the ceiling looks brilliant. He looks so creepy. And I love how he's got Grog right beside his throne. You know, just for when he's chilling, in the mood for a drink. He can just grab it. The eyes are so creepy too, and I love the way he's utilized everything green for this character. Is it not perfect? It's just perfect. Your base is amazing, Johnny. Oh, it's so good. I think we've seen everything, right? And I don't think I missed any activations because Johnny showed me them to make sure I didn't miss them. Did we miss anything from the list? We've got to check the list, guys. The list is important. We found the heart of Iron Man. We found the cards for the Gambit. We found Goblin's Jack-o'-lantern. Silver Surfer. I feel like I missed maybe a surfboard or something in here. We found the book. We definitely found the book for Scarlet Witch. We found the trident. We found Professor X's wheelchair, Thor's hammer. Iron Man, I'm not sure if I missed something. I am not sure, but I feel like I may have. Then there's the cover that he sent me with the Tyrannosaurus Rex on the front. I think I have missed that one. And I'm pretty sure I found all the references from the comic book page that he sent me because they were very clear in the way that he laid out his base pieces. It looked great. So I think I have missed two. Silver Surfer and the T-Rex. I'm sorry, Johnny! People will probably be able to point them out because they probably saw them as my camera swooped past, but I think I have missed them.
Of course you did, but I pointed out the reference to Silver Surfer on your behalf because apparently now it's not only my job to do my job, but it's my job to do yours.
There's two chandeliers, guys. There's two. Oh, I love your bases. Your builds are absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait for the next one. Like, I have to wait. I have to wait for the next one.
So at the end of this recording, Johnny was able to show me any of the activatables that I had missed due to my UI being turned off, so I'm going to put those in now.
I can't believe I missed that. That's so cool. Oh, there it... No, wait. Hang on, I had it. No, it disappeared. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Ah.
The creepy laugh sound goes off when you activate this one.
Oh, that's so awful. I love it. Like, it's so perfect. On this. Oh, there. Oh! You're a genius! Oh, I love it, Johnny. So, so you've got floor pieces clipping through the ceiling from outside. You're a genius. Oh, I love it. I really thought that was part of this base. Is it on both sides? I thought I saw both. Yeah. You're so clever. Oh. How come? I was gonna come back through with my UI off so that I could do this, but with you here, this is much easier. That's so cool. It's like someone's trying to pick it up and they can't. I said that. I literally said, I think that's meant to be Superman. Yes. Okay. Okay, so I was right at least about this base being my favorite of the bases that he's done so far. The aesthetic is something I really, really love, with the exception of the creepy things. I think they're beautiful and perfect, but I'm uncomfortable in them. You know, no. But this is definitely my favorite base, and my favorite area is this little spot here. I think this is so cute, and I feel like my character could belong in here, but also the amount of pieces that you've got in here referencing the different characters. So Thor's hammer there with the electricity, like a freaking genius, you put that in. And then you've got the book for Scarlet Witch. You've got this section for Aquaman where I can activate it. This is just so clever. And then, of course, Professor X's wheelchair. Can you just not... Oh, my goodness, look at the ceiling. Guys, I missed the ceiling. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Oh, Johnny, you're an amazing base builder. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite little area. And it feels less sinister than the rest. You know, it feels a little nice. One thing that I really love that Johnny does as well is he makes bases that are so vastly different from each other, but they're so coherent unto themselves. You can tell exactly what it is. You're such a good base builder, and thank you so much for letting me tour. I really, really appreciate it. There we go. That was so good. Oh, okay. So, Johnny, thank you so much for allowing me to tour more of your bases. You know I love it. And they're brilliant. You should be so proud of yourself. You are an amazing base builder, and I'm not jealous. I just want to be as good as you. You know? I would like to, as I've said, which sounds creepy, but I'm going to say it anyway, crawl around inside your brain and duplicate some of your ideas so that then I can have those ideas. You know? But I'm really happy that I was able to do this. I'm so sorry it took me so long, Johnny, to be able to get around to base touring. I will say if anyone else is interested in having me base tour, I am more than happy to. I think it's great fun. Do keep in mind I have a list. It is posted both on my channel in a post, and it is also on my Discord for anyone who wants to see the list to know where you would sit in regard to it. If you did request a base tour, I'm more than happy to do it, but I need to do them in order. I would do a minimum of 2 per person every time that I get a suggestion for one. I'm happy to do 2 at once. I think it's good fun. Do keep in mind I make other content besides base touring, so that means I get around to them when I get around to them. I'm not going to give anyone a timetable or a schedule of when I will. You just will know where you sit in the list and what I'm up to. So yeah, I don't want to commit to something that I can't definitely do. And with all the things that keep cropping up in this game at the moment and all the changes they're doing, all the events, I don't want to commit to base tours on particular dates if something comes up in the game and I need to cover that. So yeah, if people are happy for me to tour their bases, I'm more than happy to do so, though. It is great fun. I love it, and I am on every server, every console. So no matter where your base is, I can tour it. I will say I tend to swap to different consoles for specific things, and I bulk record. So today I'm on PS US. I'm bulk recording 3 or 4 videos right now, and then the next time I record it may be on Xbox, it may be on Switch, depending on whether there's something I need to cover on those things. Like, Switch has massive problems with lag and delays and things, especially with this new event where we have to go to Dakota City. I may cover the Switch, and then if there's a base tour for the Switch, I'll do that. So it's just because I can't swap between different servers and consoles on my setup during recording. It won't work. My computer has a hissy fit. So I have to record in one place at one time, and I bulk record. I record multiple things at once. So if anyone else is interested in me touring your base, please comment or send mail to my main characters in game. They are listed in my description. I'm more than happy to add you to the list. You can see the list on my channel, or you can see it on my Discord if you are interested. And just keep in mind that I can't guarantee when. But I love doing it, so I would love to. Anyway, I hope all of you